Is it recording? Okay dah. Good afternoon. My name is Nur Shamsina and I am from Master in Science, Occupational Safety and Health. So today I am going to present my legal register for your company. Before we start, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Nur Karinisa and I am the HR manager of Finas Transport.
Thank you. So based on the interview I had with you guys before, this is the company profile. This is based on the interview and online research. So this is your company profile, right?
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Are you sure? Is it the levels? Okay. So without wasting more time, these are 15 OSH Act 1994 and OSH Amendment Act 2022 that I have compiled for you guys punya legal register. So the first section that I would suggest, by the way, if you have any question, feel free to stop me at any point of the discussion or presentation, okay?
Okay.
So for the first section, which is section 15, general duties of employers. The qualifiers that I have mentioned in here is because your organization shall comply to this section because you guys are within of this you guys are within the scope of application as in section 1 of OSH Amendment Act, and you guys also meet the definition of employer and employee in section 3 of OSH Amendment Act. So as you can read the definition of employer and employee from the qualifier here, okay?
Okay.
So this is the first section. And the second one is section 16, duty of employer to formulate occupational safety and health policy. So the qualifier here is the organizations shall comply to this section because they are within the scope of application as in section 1, just like the first qualifier just now. And you guys also meet the definition of work in section 3 of OSH Amendment Act 2022. So you can read the definition of work according to OSH Amendment Act. The third, the third one is Section 17, General Duties of Person Other Than Their Employees. If you don't understand, you can actually read the description, the requirement of the law, of the section, like this one, this middle one. Okay, so the third one is Section 17, which is general duties of person other than their employees. The fourth one is section 18, duties of occupier of a place of work to person other than their employee. So occupier is, according to OSH Amendment Act, is a person who has management or control of the place of work. So based on you guys punya organization, you guys have rental lots and maintenance facilities, right?
Yeah.
So that places are considered as like organization possesses total control of place of work. Okay, so the fifth one is section 18B, duties to conduct and implement risk assessment. So you can refer to entry 1 for like the definition of employer and employee. But for this one, you guys meet the definition of place of work in section 3 of OSH Amendment Act, which means premises where person work or premises used for the storage of plant and substances. So number 6 is general duties of employees at work. So this one you can refer to entry 1 and entry 2 for the qualifier. Basically, for this one is like your what is it? Your employees have to like take responsible care for their safety and health of themselves or other person who may be affected of his act or omission at work. So we're gonna move to number 7. Duty not to interfere. Section 25. Duty not to interfere with or misuse things provided pursuant to certain provision. Can you read it by yourself?
Yeah.
Do you like so far out of 7 of the section that I've mentioned, do you have any question regarding the legal register?
No, I have no question regarding to your presentation. Boleh continue lah.
Okay, so for number 8 is section 26. Duty not to charge employees for things done or provided. Section 26A, rights of employee. So for this one, the qualifier, you can refer to entry 1 and entry 5, and we also add in like the definition of serious bodily injury in section 3 of OSH Amendment Act. So the definition of that is an injury as specified in the first schedule. So if you want to know more about the first schedule, you have to open the OSH law thing. So the number 10 is section 27, discrimination against employee. So for this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. It's quite a long section. So it includes like no employer shall dismiss an employee, injure him or in his employment or alter his position to his detriment by reason that the employee makes complaint, is a member of safety and health committee establishment, exercise any of his function as a member of safety and health committee, and has assisted an officer or assessor in any inquiry in the conduct of inspection and under investigation under this act. So number 11 is section 28A, no action against person carrying out occupational health service. No employer shall take any action against any person who carries an occupational health service for. So based on this one, occupational health service means service for the protection of an employee's health at work, for the promotion of health and well-being at place of work, as well as prevention of occupational disease, occupational poisoning and accidents. Section 29A, occupational safety and health coordinator. So the reason why you guys have to comply to this is because the organization have a total of 7 employees, which is more than requirement at section 29A of 29A1 of more than 5 employees. So you guys have 7 employees, right?
Yeah. 7.
Permanent, right?
Pardon?
Permanent employees, right?
Yeah, permanent employees.
Okay, so I will continue for section 32, notification of accident, dangerous occurrence, occupational poisoning, and occupational disease and injury. So for this one, an employer shall notify the nearest occupational safety and health office of any accident, dangerous occurrence, occupational poisoning, and occupational disease which has occurred or is likely to occur at the place of work. Number 14 is section 34A, duties of owner, occupier, and etc. in inquiry. The owner or occupier of any or any employer in any place of work, an employee of the owner, occupier, or employer shall provide such assistance needed for the purpose of any inquiry under this act. So you can refer to entry 1 and entry 4. In section 46 is employer, etc. to assist officer. So just like the section 34, the owner or occupier of or employer at any place of work and the agent of employee or the owner, occupier or employer shall provide such assistance as the officer may require for any entry, inspection, examination or inquiry or for the exercise of his power under this act. So this 15 section is actually under OSH law. Now I'm going to give you one additional law which is from the Sarawak Labor Ordinance. This Employee Social Act is wrong. So we're just gonna ignore that. So so for this one, this is part 4 of Sarawak Labor Ordinance in section 59, duty to keep registers. So the requirement is every employer shall prepare and keep one or more register containing such information regarding each employee employed by him as may be prescribed by rules made under this ordinance. Every such register shall be preserved for such period that every particular recorded therein shall be available for inspection for not less than 6 years after the recording thereof. So the qualifier for this one is because they are within the scope of application in Section 1 of Sarawak Labor Ordinance 1952. They meet the definition of employer and employee in Section 2 of Sarawak Labor Ordinance. So yeah, I will send you the whole what is it called? The whole report of the legal register as well. So if you have any questions or you just want to check back everything before deciding either to comply or not with this legal register that I have prepared. So if you do you have any question that you wanna ask right now?
So far, I have no question to ask. But do send me the document that you present just now.
Okay. No question, yeah?
No question.
Okay. Have a good rest.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your time. Bodoh belum habis bodoh.